Hello guys, good morning. You are welcome to my YouTube channel, the Explicit Tutorials. As you all know, my name is Lord Joseph. Please, as you are watching this video, endeavor to subscribe, like, share, and comment. In today's video, I'll be taking us PPP 111, a topic called Kingdom Protista or Kingdom Protista. Alright, either of the two is what's correct. Now, the Kingdom Protista contains organisms that are difficult to categorize or classify because they look like algae, they look like animals, and they look like protozoans. All right, they are difficult to classify because they may look like algae, they may look like normal plants, and they may look like animals such as protozoans. That is why they are difficult to categorize. And secondly, they are autotrophic in form. That is, they have the ability to produce their own food without depending on the heterotrophs for survival. You know, heterotrophs are animals that are not capable of producing their food, and therefore they depend on the autotrophs for survival. Good examples are animals. Animals do not produce their food. We depend on green plants, which are the autotrophs for food. All right, they are autotrophs because they have pigments, they have photosynthetic pigments that give them the ability to produce their own food. These pigments are chlorophyll. Of course, when I was taking us plant metabolic pathways, I told us that we have different pigments such as the chlorophyll A, B, C, and D, and we have the xanthophyll, we have the carotenoid, and we have the phycobilanes. Okay, so here in this topic, we are going to be discussing majorly the algae. All right, we have different categories of algae. We have the red ones, we have the brown ones, we have the green ones, and so on and so forth. So let us now look at the striking features of these guys. Don't forget, I said they are autotrophic because they have photosynthetic pigments. They produce their food. They do not depend on animals for survival. However, animals and plants undergo mutual mechanism. That is, during photosynthesis, plants will emit carbon dioxide. Then animals will emit what? During photosynthesis, plant will emit what? Oxygen. Plant release oxygen to the atmosphere. Then animals, during metabolic activities, carbon dioxide is released to the atmosphere that they then use for what? Photosynthetic process. Please, another name for photosynthetic process is called what? Holophytic process. Now, please take note of this. These organisms, these algae, may range from unicellular organisms all right, these algae may range from the simple unicellular organisms. Example is Chlamydomonas reinhardii. All right, which means that Chlamydomonas reinhardii is a good example of what? A unicellular organism that is what? Algae. Now, some could be multicellular seaweed. All right, this multicellular seaweed is called what? Fucus serratus. All right, which means that good examples of unicellular algae is what? Chlamydomonas reinhardii. Why a multicellular algae, which is seaweed, is called what? Fucus serratus. Okay. Now, some of these algae may be colonial. All right, they are colonial in form. Examples are that is colonial form. The colonial forms we have the Pandorina. We have the Pandorina muron, and we have the Volvox. We have the Volvox africana. All right, algae that is colonial in form are Pandorina murum, Volvox africana. These are colonial. This is what? Multicellular, and this one is what? Unicellular. We also have some that are filamentous, right? Filamentous algae. The way I'm taking it, please follow like that. Filamentous algae. All right. A good example is the Lothrix azonata. All right. Okay, Lothrix zonata. All right. Lothrix zonata is a filamentous what? Algae. Please just follow it the way I'm taking it. Now it is very simple. Now, apart from the unicellular form, multicellular form, colonial form, and filamentous form, there are also some that look cylindrical and hollow-like. All right, they are cylindrical and what? Hollow-like. Cylindrical and hollow-like. All right. A good example is the Entomorpha intestinalis. Please don't take one for the order. The cylindrical form is what? Entomorpha intestinalis. Right. There are also some that are membranous, or they have foliaceous what? Leaves. Some are membranous, or they may have foliaceous cells. Let me use the word cells. A good example is the water. Okay, the one they usually call the sea lettuce. All right, the sea lettuce is actually membranous or what? Foliaceous. All right, and sea lettuce is called vulva lactuca. All right, vulva lactuca is called what? Okay, it's ulva rather. Ulva lactuca, that is what? Sea lettuce. Sea lettuce is what? Ulva lactuca, and it membranous and what? Foliaceous what? Cells. And please, the thallus of this sea lettuce is what? Leaf-like. Please take note of that. The thallus of this lettuce is what? Leaf-like. All right, it's what? Leaf-like. Take note of that. Okay. Now, apart from these mentioned ones, there are also some that look like the branches of higher plants. All right, they look like the branches of higher plants. They look like the branches of higher plants. Okay, a good example is the Ectocarpus confervoides. All right, now the Ectocarpus confervoides, they are algae that look like the branches of higher plants. Okay, the membranous or foliaceous cells are actually the sea lettuce, that is the Ulva lactuca. Then there are some that are cylindrical or hollow-like. You call them what? Entomorpha intestinalis. Then some are filamentous, Lothrix zonata. Some are colonial, Pandorina murum and Volvox africana. Then some are multicellular, that is the common seaweed, Cophocus or serratus. And some are what? Unicellular, called Chlamydomonas what? Reinhardi. All of these are what? Algae of different body characteristic. Okay, now which one again? There are also some that look like fronds. Some look like what? Fronds. Some algae look like fronds. Okay, these algae, okay, fronds like examples are Colapa. We have the Colapa racemosa, and we have the Bryopsis pulmosa. All right. The Colapa racemosa and the Bryopsis pulmosa are actually algae that look like what? Fronds. They are fronds like. So these are some examples of algae and how they look like. Okay. Now, since I've done this already, let us look at, please take notes, the simplest stage of algae is the diploid stage. Take note of that. The simplest form or the simplest stage of algae is what? The diploid stage. Diploid stage. Now, how is it a diploid stage? Now, it involves, for a diploid stage to be formed, there must be a fusion of the isogametes to form what? A zygote. Alright, which means that the fusion of the isogametes to form zygotes makes it what? Diploid in nature. Now, as soon as this diploid is formed, it germinates. It germinates and undergoes dash to produce dash gametophytic stage. All right, there's a question here already. The diploid stage, I said, involves the fusion of the isogametes to form what? Zygotes. Now this zygote, it germinates and undergoes dash to produce dash gametophytic what? Stage. I'll give you option A as, okay, meiosis / diploid. B, I'll give you mitosis / haploid. All right. Then C, I'll give you meiosis / haploid. D, meiosis / mitosis. Good. Now the gametes, the zygote has been formed. It germinates and therefore undergoes dash to produce dash gametophytic what stage? The answer is, what do you think is the answer? Should we go for option A, B, C, or what? D. All right. Now those of you saying I think is B, you are very, very correct. All right. The answer is what? B. No, you don't do that. The answer is not what? B. You are wrong. Okay. No, you don't do that. Don't even try that in your dream. Okay. It can lead to death. Actually, don't do that. Please. This zygote formed already undergoes meiosis. To produce the haploid gametophytic what? Stage. Therefore, the answer is C. So please take note of that. This zygote formed undergoes what? Meiosis, a meiotic division to produce what? A haploid gametophytic what? Stage. Take note of that. The simplest stage of algae is dash. A, diploid stage. B, haploid stage. C, triploid stage. D, polyploid stage. The answer is what? The diploid stage. Take note of that. Now, since we've established that fact already, let us now look at the different divisions of algae. Now, please take note of this. Algae are majorly divided or classified into 5 divisions. All right, they are classified into 5 divisions. I'm going to be rounding off this class by giving us the various divisions of the kingdom Protista. Then in our subsequent class, we shall be looking at the characteristics of each division. Now we have the division primnesophyta. Alright, division primnesophyta. Alright, these are also called what? Haptophytes. Alright, they are called what? Haptophytes. And two, we have the charophytes. We have the charophytes. Three, we have the chlorophytes or chlorophyta. Since we are talking of division now, charophyta, chlorophyta. 4, euglenophyta. 5, we have the paraphyta. The paraphyta is otherwise called what? Dinophyta. We have 6. We have the cryptophyta. This one is not crypto. It's not crypto. It's not the crypto usually play. This one is not crypto. It's not cryptocurrency. This one is cryptophyta, a division of what? The kingdom Protista. It's not crypto. Please take note of that. Now the next one is I think one is okay. 7. The 7th one now is chrysophyta. Now this chrysophyta is otherwise called chromophyta. Alright, these are otherwise called what? Chromophyta. So these are the various division of the various algae, okay? The various algae that we have. So in our next class, we are going to be looking at the features of these divisions, okay, as listed. We are going to be looking at all of them, the features they all possess. So at this point, to call it a day, please, if you know you have learned something this morning, do not relent to subscribe, and again click the notification bell so that when I upload the new content you will be aware. Thanks for watching and do have a wonderful day.